29-year-old Welshman Michael Firth has been waiting for this day to come. The school teacher, now based in Abu Dhabi, today begins the process of getting a new head of hair. At this clinic in Istanbul's Kavacik district, Dr. Tayfun Özolu measures up Michael's scalp as part of a pre-surgery consultation. He then draws up a new hairline, and it's time for a shave. Dr. Tayfun uses a popular technique known as follicular unit extraction. He normally carries out 2 or 3 operations each day.
Initially, we open the follicles for new hair to be planted on top of the head. Secondly, we take healthy hair seeds from neck or part above neck. These first stages should be carried out by a doctor. Lastly, a technician plants seeds in the follicles we opened. On average, 3,000 to 3,500 of them, one by one.
Having already spoken with Michael over a video call, Dr. Tayfun knows exactly what his requirements are. After more than 2 years of research and planning, Michael is finally getting his surgery done. Now, at the moment, Dr. Tayfun is extracting the individual hair follicles from the back of his scalp. He'll then later replant them in the balding areas near the front. Although he wore a brave face throughout, 2 hours later, when the operation wraps up, Michael reveals that it wasn't a pain-free experience.
I felt quite calm. I'm quite a calm person, but I didn't expect, obviously, first of all, a bit of pain in the back, because obviously the nerves. And the other thing was the feeling when they extracted the hair. It feels as if a drill was going through at some point.
Michael is one of a growing number of people who are flocking to Turkey for hair transplants. In fact, the industry here is so lucrative, it surpassed a hair-raising $1 billion last year, according to the Foreign Economic Relations Board.
A majority of my patients are from England, US, Canada, and Australia. We have patients from Spain, Russia, Far East who come to me and other colleagues in Turkey.
The root of the reason? It's relatively cheap. In the UK, Michael says he would have had to fork out more than $24,000. For treatment here, he's paying less than a quarter of that. But even that price tag is on the upper end of the scale for transplants in Turkey. There are plenty of places that operate what Dr. Tayfun calls black market centres.
There are so-called clinics who want only $500. These are not approved by health authorities. Some patients think that it's like going to the hairdresser to get a haircut, and they might go anywhere for this operation.
I've heard some stories where you have an injection where your body's paralysed in some places, and then they numb the parts where they're going to extract the hair from, which is quite scary.
For Michael, going to a certified clinic was key. After all, this is tied to his well-being and means he no longer has to shy away from the camera.
For me personally, it's a confidence thing. It's important for me just to have that confidence whenever I'm taking photos of my full face instead of just like trying to hide the top of it.
Indeed, as long as having a full set of hair is associated with confidence, it seems this industry will keep on plugging a global demand. Britt Clennett, Straight Talk.